It was 2014, September, and I can't remember how, but I found out that the police were looking for me. It might have been social services got in touch with me and said that you need to go to the police station, and the children have been taken away from your mom. And I'm saying, why? Why they've been taken away from the mom? What's going on? And they won't tell me anything. I was kind of freaking out a little bit.
And what did the police say to you that you'd been accused of?
They'd said, I'm okay with what they said. It's more that it had come from my children. They'd said that I'm the leader of a satanic sex cult paedophile ring, and there's 100+ involvement in this, including CAFCAS, the police, social services, the school, and I'm the leader of this. And I mean, I'm sat across, and they're recording this, and I'm sat across from the table from the police officer asking the questions, and I don't know how to answer that to...
Well, what was your reaction? I mean, did
well,
you...
It's difficult to have a reaction because I was kind of okay because it's just ludicrous.
Yes.
It was the fact that my children had said this.
Mm. And what else had they apparently told the police that you'd done?
They said that my children, my two children, 8 and 9,
Okay. Hey, it's okay. It's okay.
They said that I'd sexually abused them. And I was selling them to people. My kids are wonderful. I swear. I've been selling them in this satanic cult thing, not just, they said by myself, but by, they named 60, 70, 80 people. And they'd said that we're killing babies. I was shipping them in, and we was cooking. They were showing with their hand movements how I would get their hand on the knives, and we would cut the baby's neck, drain the blood, and then drink the blood. And I mean, it's just horrific upon horrific detail.
Was it abroad, you think, where your ex-partner and her new boyfriend filmed your children making these allegations, which were then uploaded onto the internet?
Yeah. What they did, they they beat my kids. They're called licks, where you get a spoon and you hit the kid. I said a kid. It was in this instance, it was my 2 children. And her boyfriend had punched my son in the ear, and they were told to recount these allegations of what I'd done, or supposed to have done, as well as all these other people. And when they wouldn't, they said, "No, Papa, he didn't do this." And they said, "Yes, he did. You stupid little to my daughter." And it's just sick.
Those clips of your children making those allegations,
Yeah.
some people watching us now
Yes.
will have clicked on them.
Well, very much so. One video in the first 10 days, nearly 300,000 views. One video. There's now hundreds of them all over.
According to the judge involved in this case, they may have been viewed about 4 million times around the world.
Yeah.
As a result of the spread of these clips on the internet, people sharing them, what sort of abuse did you receive?
Death threats. Today, yesterday, still comments on pedo, whatever. I understand. I get it.
I want to talk about the recent judgment that was made in your case in the family courts, and the judge very unusually decided to make her judgment public.
Yes.
Mrs. Justice Porfley said in her judgment, "I'm able to state with complete conviction that none of the allegations are true. The claims are baseless. Those who've sought to perpetuate them are evil and or foolish."
Well, it's true, first of all, but there was nothing inside me going, "Oh, great, yes, great, thank God I'm not going to be done." None of that, nothing. It was not empty, but it couldn't be anything else. Mm-hmm. It couldn't be anything else, and my thought was, okay, excuse me, my next thought was, okay, let's, Ricky, you've got to go and start to take things forward, getting to see your children more, and basically to eventually be the carer of my children.
The judge said that your children had been forced to concoct accounts of horrific events by their mother and her partner, and that their stories came about as a result, the judge said, of relentless emotional and psychological pressure and significant physical abuse. And that included hitting, punching, pinching, pushing, and pouring water on them as they were kneeling down, half-dressed. And she used the word torture.
She did.
Can you imagine what your children have been through?
They're 8 and 9. These guys are, to me, superheroes, these kids. I tell them when I see them. We're talking about their heads mixed up, messed up. Just sick. Their mom feel really sad for.
Do you really?
I really do.
After what she's put your children and you through?
Because there's 2 children here who are magical. They are amazing children. And sadly, she's not been part of their lives.
I think it's worth telling our audience how far it got. Your children were interviewed on 3 separate occasions by the police. On the first and second occasion, they made the allegations about you.
Yes.
Abusing them, sexually abusing
Yes.
them, being the leader of this satanic cult, various other adults involved,
Yes.
abused in all sorts of places, fast food restaurants,
Yeah.
churches, swimming pools.
Swimming baths, yeah, sure, yes.
It was on the 3rd occasion that they were interviewed that they revealed, admitted, whatever word you want to use, that it was all made up, that
Yes.
they'd been forced to say these things by the mother's partner, or he'd threatened to hurt them.
Yes.
When you knew that your children had said these things we've been saying are all made up, how did you respond?
I felt pleased about, as these are my kids. And Mom had tried in every way to come up with a new story to stop contact. And be it I was violent to her, and I got domestic, like I've apparently got a background of domestic violence. I don't.
Were you ever violent to her?
Yes, on 2 occasions, 3 occasions, but 2 occasions were the same. On 1 occasion, because of the abuse over the years with Mom and myself, where she was just tried to hurt me, just verbally, and the children, and so I got her glasses, and I just, out of frustration, I ripped her glasses up. That was 1, and 2 other times I grabbed hold of Mom with her jumper or whatever she had on, and I would shake her. I would plead with her to stop hurting me. Why are you doing this? And she would just be glazed. There's nothing there, and she would smile at me, like she's not. It's like she's not there. It's like it's just something's just not connecting. And so those are the 2 times that you can say, well, you're violent. Yeah, well, I shouldn't have done that. But this is months and months and months and months of just abuse.
Those clips online of your children making those allegations about
Yes.
you, horrific, and as we now know, completely concocted and fantastical allegations, they're online forever.
They are.